The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. The Daily Beast reports friends of the British royal family have mocked Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's account of a near-catastrophic car chase in New York. A friend of Prince William said, "I thought they were leaving the royal family for a quieter life. If flashbulbs give Harry flashbacks, I don't understand why he is going to award ceremonies." William and Catherine have put up with crap like this in the past. Everyone understands his anger at the photographers, but making hysterical statements doesn't help matters, especially when, as the Queen might have said, recollections may vary. A friend of King Charles told the Daily Beast, "Charles will completely understand Harry being upset at being pursued by the paparazzi. He knows how scary it can be. But he has always tried to get Harry to understand that complaining about photographers or the media is pointless. It just makes it all worse." A spokesman said, "The NYPD assisted the private security team protecting the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. There were numerous photographers that made their transport challenging. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex arrived at their destination and there were no reported collisions, summonses, injuries or arrests in regard." Simon Morgan, a former police bodyguard to members of the British royal family, told The Guardian, "The chase is taking place because of you, so you ask, can you get to your residence? Can you get to your place of safety? We always used to favour a police station. Can you get to a police station and seek refuge there and let the incident die down? There are different strategies you can use, but playing the cat and mouse game is one that is fraught with danger." A London-based PR executive who has worked for the royals told the Daily Beast, "If I had to guess, I would say that this is Harry going, 'This is unacceptable. I'm going to say something,' and no one having the balls to say, 'Well, maybe not, sir. That would be really fucking stupid, and it's going to totally overshadow everything your wife has been doing tonight, her big comeback.' This is what happens when people do their own PR. Retired NYPD Inspector Paul Mauro had some questions in an opinion piece for Fox News. Mauro was curious about the part of the story in which Harry and Meghan made their own way home. Wait, as in they walked on the street after all that? In a gold-plated dress that could be spotted from the Tower of London? Why do I get the feeling some cop coming in for a meal break got a sudden assignment involving the patrol van? Look, perhaps if we were back in the Crusades or something, this tale could float like a witch in a moat. But in today's New York, the public's not buying it. The mayor and cops are not buying it. Even Whoopi Goldberg is not buying it." Via Page 6, Gayle King thinks it's troubling that people are downplaying the 2-hour paparazzi chase her pals Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were involved in earlier this week in New York City. King told Page 6, "I think it was a very unfortunate incident. It's troubling to me that anybody would try to downplay what that would mean to them. It's very troubling to me. I'm just really sorry it happened and very sorry they had to go through it. Everybody can have all of their opinions, but I always go back to how did they feel in that moment?" Palace Intrigue will be right back.
I'm Nina Hobson, ex-police detective from the UK. I've worked on every crime mentionable, from murder to kidnap to stalking to fraud. When I left the force, I launched my own investigations firm that soon became a global operation. I'm also a single mother of two, to two members of my team, my son Harrison and daughter Amy. Every week, we'll be getting first-hand accounts from psychological experts, operatives, former criminals, actual victims of the crimes that we investigate, and of course, my very own flesh and blood. From Storic Media, you're listening to Codename Siren, a true crime podcast, available on YouTube and all major podcast platforms.
The Express reports Amazon has been urged to explain what obscenities to members of the royal family are doing in its new series. Apparently, during an episode of the 6-part crime series, Citadel, a crime boss compares breaking into an office to getting between the legs of the Duchess of Cambridge. Despite that horribly crude joke, the Kate is Wonderful PR machine was hard at work letting everyone know she made an unannounced appearance at the RHS Chelsea Flower Show, where she joined school pupils at the event's first ever children's picnic. We're told the princess was all smiles as she arrived. Wowing royal fans in a long pink maxi dress, Kate met youngsters from 10 schools taking part in the RHS campaign for school gardening as they sat down to eat. The Express also reports that the late Queen Elizabeth II's right-hand woman appears to have made a vague dig at Charles in new cryptic posts on social media concurrent with her moving out of Windsor. On Instagram, Kelly wrote, "No matter how kind and generous you are, you'll never satisfy an ungrateful person. Learning how to remain calm when you're disrespected is a superpower." An additional story uploaded to Instagram read, "When your heart is feeling heavy and your mind is full of worry, don't forget you've made it this far. You never know what's on its way to you. Never know what's around the corner." And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, YouTube, or your favorite app of choice. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.